afternoon, welcome to Catch and Release. My name's Lee Power. I'm just going to go through a little bit of hook bait trickery that I've been doing for the past 8 to 10 months. Something I've always done on my shorter sessions to cut down on what I'm taking, and you know, I'll have the rucksack rather than the bag and the barrow, is putting 2 or 3 of every single pop-up I own into one tub. I've been doing that for, I don't know, the best part of 4 or 5 years now. So this is the tub. It's quite hammered, but for the last 10 months it's had hemp oil in it as well. Now what that does, it slightly washes through the baits, all the colours and attractors and smells intermingle, so you can't really identify a particular smell. I'd say taste, but I've not put any in my mouth. But that smells like a tackle shop. Can't pinpoint anything. All the colours are slightly different to how they started. The lighter boilies look quite washed out, and obviously when it's going into the lake it's absolutely pumping out attraction. So for single hook bait fishing, whether it be the colder months or to a showing fish or just an unbaited spot, or even surface fishing, that's when I use these. So one thing to bear in mind, it affects the buoyancy. So these are all, certainly the 16 mils are effectively wafters now. If I wanted to use them as a pop-up, I'll have to plug them with a piece of cork or a piece of foam. One thing I have been doing is using a piece of foam, a different colour to the boiler, which then acts as a sight stop that's flushed with the bait. So if you punch a hole or drill a hole 2/3 of the way into the boiler, replace it with some foam of a different colour or the same colour or whatever you want, and then it's back to a pop-up with an added sight stop without changing the size or shape of the bait. Generally I use them as a critically balanced hook bait anyway. One thing I have noticed, the wash out in the water are a lot quicker, so 6, 8, 10 hours in the water, obviously all these smells and attractors and everything's pumping out, and you end up with a washed out hook bait basically. So you've got the pulling power initially and then the subtlety further down the road. But yeah, give it a go. Certainly added a new dimension to my angling.